Hey guys, so just a quick heads up, Jessup and I are reviewing the live action Mulan, and we are well aware that this movie has some controversy to it. We will be giving our thoughts on said controversy, but it'll be very brief, and just know this is just our viewpoints of what we think about, the movie and everything else going on. And we ask that you just please be respectful of our viewpoint. This is just what we think, and if you like or dislike this movie, that's perfectly okay. You're entitled to your own opinion. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoy the review. What is up, Posse? My name is Will Bromlick, and welcome to another review here on Alpha Omega Wolf Productions. So this one we've been wanting to do for a little while. We just never found the right time to getting around to it, but now we're doing it. We're going to be talking about the live-action Mulan. This is pretty much the Disney remake of the beloved 1998 film. So,
Dishonor! Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
all right.
Okay.
Now, we're well aware that a lot of people don't like this movie.
Yes.
So, just a quick heads up. We may have some unpopular opinions. Now, if you don't like this movie, that's perfectly all right. We're just going to give, our thoughts on, what worked for us and what didn't work for us. And we're going to do our best to be fair on both sides. Sorry, Joseph, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, I agree it's a bad movie. I just don't see it as the worst of the live action Disney movies.
No. In fact, I'd say
Mulan 2.
Well, in terms of Disney movies in general, then yeah, Mulan 2 is definitely one of the worst. But in terms of remakes, I would still say it's the Lion King, but I'd say the live action Lady and the Tramp is pretty much up there.
Yeah. I still haven't seen. The only four I've seen right now are, or as of recording this, I've only seen Aladdin, Mulan, Beauty and the Beast, and Lion King. And from the list I organized, that's from best to worst for me. So why I didn't hate it so much. As a kid, I actually did an assignment for school where I actually got to read some of the original ballots, and it's got some stuff from the ballots. I know a lot of people did not like the Lakamushu. He's not in any of the ballots, so shocking there. That's why I didn't mind that. Second of all, a lot of people didn't like how Mulan already knew how to fight and that she should have trained with the army. Like, some ballots explain that her father taught her, and he's present in that first scene. It's just not explained very well.
No, I feel like if they went into more detail a little bit, I feel like maybe more people would have given this movie a pass.
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be some deleted scenes that explain stuff that we haven't seen
yet. Yeah, because I've seen some it on DVD and Blu-ray in some local stores. Maybe it'll be there in one of those. But yeah, at first I didn't like it a whole lot because we both like the animated version.
I love the animated one.
But after doing some research and rewatching it again, I don't hate it as much as I used to. Because I still say The Lion King is the worst one.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why people really hate it is because we are sick to death of these live action remakes just being so underwhelming.
Very true. Yes, very true.
Honestly, if this had been any live action remake that had been coming out around this time, it'd probably get the same treatment.
Probably. And I think there may be some people that would agree that this is one of the better remakes. I probably put it up there with Jungle Book, Pete's Dragon, even though that's not technically a live action remake since the original one was kind of live action.
Yeah.
I guess you could put Cinderella up there as one of the better ones too.
Hey, I should address the big controversy.
The big controversy. How do we explain this?
Okay. I've done some research on this, okay? And I think I know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, I know if I'm in the credits of this movie, they thank the people of, what is it, Xinjiang? I don't know if, I apologize if I'm botching the pronunciation of this. But this is a region in China. Apparently they filmed a couple of scenes for this movie there. And there also happens to be a concentration camp in that area, which is a very big problem. And a lot of people assume Disney now supports these concentration camps. But here's the big issue. I've done some research on the actual area, and it's really big. It's like, I live in Texas. It's like 3 times the size of Texas. So I doubt they filmed anywhere near that camp. So
But
it's just idiots just jumping to conclusions. That's all it really is.
yeah, and that's all we're gonna jump into for.
Yeah, we're not going any further. We just had to
But
bring this up.
yeah, let's just talk about the movie now.
Yeah, movie now, as it is.
I'd say in terms of like cinematography and set design, that's probably one of the best parts of the whole movie.
Yeah, some of the acting is good from everybody except for the actress playing Mulan.
No, she was pretty bland. I loved Donnie Yang. I think
Donnie Yen.
he was the commander. I thought he was good. I thought Jason Scott Lee. I think he was Bori Khan. He was really good.
Isn't that Jet Li as the Emperor?
Yeah,
That
Jet Li is the.
Jimmy Wong was one of her friends. A lot of people wouldn't know him, but I know him because he hosts a Magic the Gathering podcast, which I listen to, and he's the younger brother of another YouTuber named Freddie Wong.
And you know, the action's usually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like you have people running on walls, you have people jumping and flipping. Like it's a lot of fun.
It's a good action set piece. Some things don't make sense at times, but whatever.
No. It's a ballad. I don't think a lot of things are supposed to make a whole lot of sense.
That's a good point. And also another thing I'm realizing now is that it's mostly just really good scenes. They just don't connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really a lot we kind of have to say about that. It's not awful by any means, but we understand why a lot of people don't like this movie. So is there anything else you wanted to add real quick before we conclude here?
Not really. No, I think we're good.
All right. So next week, I believe we're going to be reviewing The Happening.
Let me double check the schedule. It's either that or Tom and Jerry.
All right.
Let's see.
We're reviewing.
We are doing The Happening, yes.
All right. So next week, we're going to be reviewing M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening. I feel like we're kind of due for that one ever since reviewing Lady in the Water.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day. So that just about does it for this review. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. So, until next time, see you there, posse.